what's up Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another base breakdown video. This attack was the highlight attack from iKonik War 108 by Leonardo. This was the attack that our members voted as the best attack and wanted to see a breakdown of it. So as always with these base breakdown videos, I will first go over the strategy of the attack, talk about why it worked, show you where the traps were, and then we'll move on to check out the replay. So Leonardo brought a golavaloon attack against this base, which is a very nice style to go against this base, and this is why this will work. He's got two air defenses that are kind of close to each other, and they are on the way to this archer queen. So a golem-based kill squad coming in from the east has a great chance of being able to take out both of these air defenses and the archer queen itself, and that will cripple this base's defenses towards Lavaloon. And that is exactly what Leonardo is able to do. Also, in addition to that kind of design flaw there, all of these defenses, these are the Teslas by the way I'm drawing in, all of the defenses with very few exceptions that can target air troops are clustered very nicely around these air defenses. That means the lava hounds, as they are hanging out on top of these air defenses, are going to be tanking all of this. So the wizard towers, these Teslas, most of the archer towers, there's a few that are just out of range. And depending on what angle is coming in from, they might not be attracted by those lava hounds, but almost all of the defenses that can target air units are clustered nicely around those. So the loons will be free to do their work while the lava hounds are taking all that damage. And you can also use your rage spells very effectively to cover 4 or 5 defenses. So that's why this base is vulnerable to this style of attack. So let's move on to the attack itself. The first thing that Leonardo does is he gets the clan castle lure here. All it takes is 2 giants. He brings them in from down on this angle. He does a nice job of staggering them. He drops one, waits a second, drops another. You always want to do that when you're luring with giants or hogs, so a single spring trap doesn't take out both of your units. So he does a nice job there. This gentleman has very conveniently left him a nice little anchor off here on the east side in the form of that builder's hut. So he takes advantage of it, and this is where he's going to anchor in his kill squad. Pretty standard. He's got the archer queen and the witches and the wizards over here, and they're going to do a nice job on the clan castle troops right about there. Take them out of range of these defenses. Lots of room to work with. While that is going on, he saves time by pushing in with his golem here, and a couple wall breakers is going to shatter that wall there as well. He doesn't have to worry about splash damage from these wizard towers, so all he has to do to make sure the wall breakers get in is just time that mortar, which is nice and easy. He gets through here, the kill squad starts to push into this compartment here, and he gets a nice jump spell right there that will let them into the core. Now the Barb King here just does great work. He waits until the funnel is up and then drops the Barb King, pushes in here, and the King himself is able to do triple duty, taking out the Archer Queen, the enemy Barb King, and then he just has enough left in him while he's standing on top of it to take out that Expo. And that turns out to be huge, because this Expo going down allows his Archer Queen to post up in this first compartment over here and just start sniping, going to town. So the initial wave of this kill squad has taken out these 2 buildings here, the 2 heroes, the Expo, and now his Archer Queen can just start picking off these buildings here. He, or she I should say, takes out this air defense right as the lava hounds are coming in. And then a little bit later, as all this, he's wrapping around clockwise, so the lava hounds and the balloons are coming in from this direction, and by the time they get over here, this air defense is already down as well. So she definitely earned her money on this attack. So that is the golem-based portion of this attack, and it does a great job pushing into this base. I would say for most golavaloon attacks, you want to have 1 tank per air defense that you expect to take down. whether that's a golem or a lava hound. This is, the most successful attacks I've seen. He actually gets 2-for-1 trade over here with the 1 golem buying him these 2 air defenses, and he still has 3 lava hounds, so he's definitely looking good. So the lava hounds come in, he brings 2 in on this direction, and shortly after he deploys them, this guy goes down to the queen. They move on over here, he's got 1 more over here. Not a ton of loons, but he uses them very efficiently. This is not a spam attack. He drops them in groups of 2, and they start taking out these buildings here. I think he only has 14 or 15. And as these lava hounds start wrapping around in a nice clockwise motion, coming over here till right when this one starts to fail, these guys start moving into the core as well. The clockwise rotation or the counterclockwise rotation is really important because that is what pushes your balloons into the core as opposed to just wrapping around the periphery. So he gets some great work out of his lava hounds. He has all 3 of them burst. The 3rd one bursts right at the very end here on top of this Tesla, so he gets max lava pops for cleanup. Still has a couple balloons up, and he was able to protect enough of his kill squad as well, so they're doing work on the very first part of this base. So a really nice, powerful, effective golavaloon attack on this base by Leonardo. Let's go ahead and watch the replay and see how this worked out. Alright, so let's watch the replay here. Starts with this nice easy lure. Gotta love those easy lures. 10 troop space is a pretty cheap one. And it's going to anchor over here with that barb. And a very nice technical clan castle kill over here with the usual composition. A few barbs out there early to distract, a couple witches, a couple wizards. The Archer Queen will go down there as well, and he tries to sneak in a couple minions on top of that witch there, but unfortunately they get distracted by the skeletons and aren't able to do their job, so he's got to drop that wizard there. But still a nice minimal investment there. Golem comes down and timed perfectly on the mortar there, so that wall is opened up. Quick little funnel there, and here come the heroes. And they're going to be able to work their way in here. That jump spell is going to let that Barb King aggro on to the AQ. And like I mentioned earlier, the Barb King does great work inside that core, taking out both Royals and the Expo. So as soon as that AQ is down, he starts this portion of the attack, and right about as those lava hounds are getting to that first air defense, the Archer Queen is going to take them down. And notice the nice, very strategic balloon drops, not a spam drop, but 1 or 2 balloons per defense coming in. That'll maximize their ability to take out those defenses and move on quickly. Good rages. He's got 3 rage spells left for this attack, and there's lots of defenses clustered around those air defenses, so they're able to be used very effectively. As there you can see, the Archer Queen has just taken out that last air defense, so it's really just a couple Archer Towers and that Tesla left that are a threat to his balloons, and that Lava Hound's going to get out early and start tanking before the very end there. And right towards the end, that Lava Hound is going to pop, which is perfect because that'll provide him a bunch more pops for cleanup here. And that's about it. All it's down to at the very end here is just a witch, pups, maybe a few skeletons, and a couple more balloons. So a very nice technical attack, golavaloon attack on this base. So excellent job to Leonardo in his first war at iKonik. Was a heavy hitter with the 6 stars and had some very impressive attacks on some high-end Town Hall 9 bases. Excellent job, bud. So that was the highlight video for War 108. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Turn 56 saying, keep on clashing.